Our next pattern with our double stick Sinawali is what we call the Redonda. Now, Redonda, in all the Filipino terms that we've seen the lob tick, we've seen the wid tick, right, the abanico. Redonda is like a lob tick. It's going to make a full circle, but it's a circle that returns back to its starting point. So where the lob tick crosses center line, it stays there. It has to come back again. With the Redonda, it would cross and continue all the way around back to the point it started in. You see this most often with vertical attacks. They'll do what they call the Redonda, where it'll hit down, coming straight down, and circle back to that spot, right? From an open position here, do a full circle and hit twice that way, or from a closed position, it can double hit, and that's a Redonda. What we're gonna do is do the Redonda on a 45. We're gonna use the angle 1 and 2 with the Redondas, right? And we're going to start for this pattern in our heaven chamber position. And as the one side ends, you'll find you're in the heaven chamber position on the other side. So it will set itself up just like the heaven 6 does on the other side. So the way this will work is, it's 4 hits. We start with an angle 1 lob tick, right, with the right side. It's going to come all the way across, and I'm going to follow it with the left hand also along that angle 1, right? As the left hand's completing its hit here, I'm going to bring the right elbow up so that it circles around, and I start that path again with the right hand, followed by the left coming around, and as I finish the circle, I'm going to come under the arm. The left's going to come around to the opposite shoulder so that it can hit out again on that angle 1, right? So it makes 4 hits that way. We hit once, and as it crosses the second hand, we come up with the first the right hand, circling all the way around. The left hand's going to follow it and bring it all the way to the shoulder. That's the mistake I see most often in this. People get lazy and they'll kind of cut over their head this way. You want to come all the way to the shoulder here so that you can finish cutting down diagonal, right? Cut across diagonal 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, all on angle 1. And as it finishes, I'll be set up, chambered on my left side. One more time, just the right. If you're just training the right, you go right hand, lob tick angle 1, left lob tick 1. It comes around, what we call the umbrella, comes around the head, which we're going to see again in the next pattern. In order to hit angle 1 again and come under the arm, the left will come umbrella over to the shoulder so it can hit out on angle 1. And then you're set to do the other side. From the left side chamber, doing the same thing. About 45 seconds, maybe we train the right side, then we go to the left side. We're going to hit with an angle 2 now, right, with the left hand. And it's going to cross, just like heaven 6, follow with the other hand underneath. But as you're chambering this one, I'm going to raise my elbow up, left elbow up, come all the way around so it can hit again on that angle 2, and bring the right up and put it on the left shoulder, so they can finish. And as I'm bringing this one down, it's going to go under the arm. Bring the left hand down under the arm so the right can hit out on angle 2. And now you're back to chambered on the right side, heaven chamber, right? So it'll go left hits, followed by the right, circle over the head, hit again with the left, and then follow, bring it all the way to the shoulder so you can hit out one more time on that diagonal, right? Again, from the left side it goes left, lob tick, right, come around the head, and these are all on angle 2 that way. When we put the whole thing together, we're going to go angle 1, angle 1, angle 1, angle 1. And as you finish, we're loaded to then go the other way. Angle 2, come around the head, angle 2, and then we're right back where we started again, right? 1, 1, 1, 1, come back 2, 2, come around the head, 2, 2. Right? That's the Redonda 8, because it's 4 hits one way, and then Redonda back the other, and it brings you right back to where you started again. I'll borrow Peyton to show how the pattern works for the Redonda 8. Start from here, right side's forward. Let's test our distance again. Yeah, be sure we're at the right distance. So we hit angle 1, followed by the other hand, come around and all the way to the shoulder, right? So we can do a whole cycle. Then we're ready to come back the other way. The left, right, left, and right. Back again, right, left, and back, left, right, left, right. Redonda 8. And back, Redonda 8. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right. All right, so bringing that around the head, just coming right around the head this way. You don't want to make the motion too big, right? Think of like doing a high block that circles around the head. With the other side, the back side, as it comes around here, you're bringing it to touch the shoulder, right? So it's coming over the back of the neck and then cutting out on either side that way. That is the Redonda 8. Redonda 8, where it circles from one side right back to where it started, right? The next pattern that we're going to look at in this sequence is the universal umbrella. So the universal umbrella is the first time we hit on two angles at the same time. You'll remember this is be very reminiscent of a pattern you've already seen. Back when we started, and we had this kind of standard just sticks on the side, and we did the lob tick, wig tick, where we lob tick high, wig tick low, come back and lob tick high. You remember that step of 3 counts was one of our first ones. That's the basis for this next one we're going to do, right? Using that idea. In fact, we'll actually do that pattern is within, kind of stuck inside this one, right? Which is a 4 count. On the first count, our angle 1 with the right, at the same time, and we're going to again be chambered, heaven chamber on the right side. At the same time, we're going to hit low with the left. We're going to double hit high and low at the same time, right? High and low. And in our world of Kempo, martial arts, we call this the universal block. Inward block and a downward block. Or a downward block and an inward block. Covering a shield that covers the whole side of the body. That's the orientation that your hands are in as they do this double hit. So we're hitting on the diagonal with the right, angle 1. We're hitting to the knee with the left at the same time on the first step. It'll hit together. Then this is going to orbit. This is going to umbrella come around the head like you just did in the last pattern, while this one comes up on the shoulder. So as it hits, the right hand keeps moving, the left hand comes up on the shoulder, and the right hand's going to do the rest of the work. As it circles, it'll hit high again, does a full Redonda. It'll hit low, it'll come back again, hit high with the lob tick, and as it comes under, or as a wit tick, sorry, because it'll come back, right? So it'll go lob tick, wit tick, come back again. Now we're on the opposite side, right? Loaded. So again, it'll go angle 1 with the right, angle 8 with the left at the same time. You're hitting to the temple and the knee at the same time. Boom. The left hand comes up on the shoulder. The right circles around to again hit with an angle 1. Then it'll go low and wit tick with an outward angle 8 to the knee. Come back with an angle 2 wit tick, and then come underneath the arm, and you're loaded on the other side. You're chambered on the left. So again, angle 1 and angle 8 together. Come around the head again with an angle 1, drop low with the wit tick, come back high with the wit tick, and then underneath again. Whole thing will go here, come around, high, low, high, under, right? Then the left side. Again, we're hitting with an angle 2, and we're hitting the knee at the same time. Left hits with the 2, your right hand hits to the knee. We bring the right stick up on the shoulder so that it's out of the way. You don't want to leave it just hanging out in space. It will get in the way. Pull it up on the shoulder so it's chambered as you circle around the head and come right back to that angle 2, using that Redonda idea, right back to where it started. We're going to go low with the wit tick, come back high with the wit tick. So low on an 8, high on an angle 1, and then come back under the arm, and we're chambered on the right side. All right, ready to go again. So left hits high, right hits low. Right chambers as the left circles around to hit high again. Low wit tick, high wit tick, under the arm. All right, again. Left and right together, circle around, it hits high, comes low, comes back high again, and then fits underneath the arm. All right. When we do them together, it'll come across with both hits. This comes around, right comes around the head, hits high, wit tick low, wit tick high, underneath, and then the other side. This is our first count. We're hitting twice. Comes around second count, third count, fourth count is that last wit tick, brings it back again. And then we're back again to the other side. 1, come around, 2, 3, 4, under. Other side, double hit, come around 2, 3, 4, and under. Together, high, low, high, under. Together, high, low, high, under. And that is the universal umbrella pattern. Aiden, you want to try it? I think you got to do the last one. So yeah, we'll start with the right side. Again, let's test get our distances good. All right, so maybe move just a hair. Yeah, there we go, so we get the good profile. So together they hit, same time, yeah. The right comes around, we hit again, high, low, high, come under, good. Then the left hits high and low, comes around high, low, nope, high, backhand, and under.
Okay.
There we go, again. Together, come around inward, outward, and under. Then together, come around inward, outward.
Okay.
Yeah, you bounce back. Boom. Low, high.
Okay.
That way. Good. Again. Double, inward, outward, bounce back, outward, and under. Come around. Whip tick.
Okay.
Good. Again, around, lob tick, whip tick, under. Then around, Redonda, lob tick, whip tick, and under, right? So that is the universal umbrella pattern, and that matches next with the Redonda pattern. Putting both of those together, they both use that heaven chamber on either side. So next thing we'll do is look at using them independently. One side doing the Redonda and the other side doing the universal umbrella. That's our next challenge.